charging Donald J. Trump with felony violations of our national security laws, as well as participating in a conspiracy to obstruct justice.
Breaking news right now, the federal indictment against former President Donald Trump was unsealed this afternoon. Prosecutors say he hid the documents in various places in his Florida Mar-a-Lago estate, including a shower, a ballroom, and his bedroom. The indictment contains 37 charges in all. 31 of them are for willful retention of national defense information. Now, after the documents were unsealed, Department of Justice Special Counsel Jack Smith made a statement.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone. Applying those laws, collecting facts, that's what determines the outcome of an investigation. Nothing more and nothing less.
Conspiracy to obstruct justice. That's one of the charges former President Trump and his associate Walt Nauta are facing. In the presser, Smith had a message for Americans.
It's very important for me to note that the defendants in this case must be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. To that end, my office will seek a speedy trial in this matter, consistent with the public interest and the rights of the accused.
Today on Wink News at 4, we're going to bring you reaction from political leaders on this indictment. Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Russ McCaskey.
I'm Amanda Hall. We continue with our breaking news coverage as former President Donald Trump has been indicted on 7 counts in relation to the special counsel's classified documents investigation. This happens as Trump is working to convince the country to pick him once again for President of the United States. Wink News reporter Claire Galt is joining us now. Claire, how are voters taking this news?
Amanda, Trump supporters do just that. They support Trump. They believe him when he says he's innocent, and it shows in the polls.
When Trump's in trouble, his tribe of supporters dig in.
I still feel that Trump will probably win the nomination.
This guy is innocent, and you're trying to get him for anything that you can.
There's a pull to defend their leader.
The last 4 years of what we've experienced have only strengthened his backing anyway.
The polls show when Trump's in trouble, his support spikes.
We just got to hope that there's no voter fraud this time around, and we'll be good.
Good luck, Trump.
I talked with people in the parking lot of the Publix and Walmart in Cape Coral Friday, after the former president told the world a grand jury indicted him.
I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong.
But before the 37 felony charges were unsealed, the charging document accuses Trump of ignoring demands to return hundreds of classified documents found at Mar-a-Lago.
When Trump is attacked, indicted, the Republicans and the Trump team are able to sell it to Republican voters as not legitimate, that it's a partisan witch hunt, and that it's not really a legitimate criminal charge. And that makes the Republican base really upset.
And political scientist Aubrey Jewett told me this bad news for Trump could be worse news for Governor Ron DeSantis.
That when Trump was indicted by the Manhattan District Attorney, we saw a shift in the polls, and there was a rally round Trump effect. That basically we saw DeSantis drop to about 20% or so, and we saw Trump rise to now over 50%. And it wasn't all about that indictment, but that was at least part of it.
DeSantis blasted President Biden and the Democrats, saying they weaponized the Department of Justice. Now it's more likely the former president will campaign and at the same time prepare for trial.
Jewett told me DeSantis' approach is a smart one. If he doesn't defend the former president, he risks alienating many Republican voters, and he cannot afford that. A new poll in Iowa out today shows Trump ahead of DeSantis by a 2-to-1 margin. No one else is even close.
All right, Claire, thanks. Right as the presser ended, President Trump had a post on Truth Social. It reads, Biden had records for years totaling unsecured, even stolen, when he was a senator. This is crazy. Just like Jack Smith, Lisa Monaco, and the man that they sent to the DA's office, Matt Colangelo. This isn't America anymore. Under the Presidential Records Act, I'm allowed to do this. Under the Clinton Sox case, the decision is clear. There was no crime except for what the DOJ and FBI have been doing against me for years. We are staying with